So this year has been fantastic on many fronts with restaurant partners. One is we just added thousands of partners. I think it's always great when you feel that more restaurant partners are coming and working with you, and so that's one. Second is we work with all kinds of restaurant partners, be it the national brands, be it the small kachori shop, right? And it is delightful that we are able to partner with such a wide cross section. The third I'll say is that we launched a bunch of products this year to make focused on growth, focused on giving them more information, focused on self-serve abilities. So this has been a year where I feel good. Still, there's a long way to go. We are a young company and we just keep learning and keep wanting to keep better every year. But if I look back at 2023 and let's say this is the last day of the year, if I look back, do I feel that we did what we could and we did our best for the restaurant partners and they did the best for us and for the consumers at the end of it? I think there's a heart full of gratitude here. I want to send 2 or 3 simple messages, and these are messages to as much myself as to restaurant partners. One is India is just starting out, right? I just feel that we are at the cusp of a multi-decadal opportunity in terms of the food business, the restaurant business, the kind of restaurants which can prosper. So chains which feel that they're large, 10 years later will just be gigantic, right? So we are starting out. That's message number one. Second, I think the basics and the core remains the same. So an oft-asked question is, what can we do better? And while we have a bunch of things we can do better, from a restaurant partner side, I think just good food never goes out of fashion. Delighting a consumer, whether you're a cloud kitchen or you're operating a fine dining restaurant or a small cafe, delighting a consumer never goes out of fashion. Ratings and reviews never go out of fashion. So while the world is becoming more and more complicated, some things remain the same. And it's just so important to never let that go. And third is, I do believe that we are settling into a nice rhythm of working with each other, knowing that every ecosystem player is there for the long run. And sometimes you have like in any relationship, you have testing time. But I do feel that 9 out of 10 times we are able to sit down with partners, understand what they want, and hopefully able to deliver to what we are supposed to be delivering. No, we have a heart full of gratitude every day. I think I feel blessed to be part of the company, part of the ecosystem, part of serving millions of consumers along with our partners, right? But this is like, end of the year is 1st January rolls in after Thursday was different, but there's still something to be said about a calendar year. And this is a thing that we started last year. We just want to build on it, is for the relationship, for serving the consumers so well, for partnering, for your innovation, for the good food, everything. Small token of appreciation from our side. This is something hopefully this time you will enjoy seeing a lot more, because this is personalized. This talks about most ordered dishes, what kind of consumers you served. So if you look at it, hopefully it brings a smile to your face, as it did when I see some samples for a few of the partners. So our heart is full of gratitude, not just at the end of the year, but every day. And thank you for what you do for us and what you do for our consumers day in and day out. We love it. Yeah, so do I feel that we made some strides last year? Yes. Do I feel we are anywhere close to where we can be? I never feel like that. So I do feel, and also it's the function of the market you're in, the function of, I probably last year or so, I must have traveled to 35-40 cities, right? And every city has a different texture, has a different food culture, but yet things are common. Digitalization is common. Consumer needs are fairly common, right? So I genuinely feel that we are never settled. We never want to stop what we are building. We always want to feel like a young, small company which is trying to become better every day. And that's the mindset, at least I'm rolling into December and in January as we end the year and rolling into January. That's how I feel.